Can I ask you, can I start with what made you want to become a therapist? What was the inciting incident for that?
So I would say it tracks back to being about 19 years old.
Mm.
And I was laying there on the couch at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, just sort of staring at the television. We only had a few channels back then. Um, and I was cycling through and I saw, I saw Tony Robbins, an infomercial for Tony
Oh,
Robbins.
wow.
And I was
Wait a
like,
minute. When you were 19, did he start
yeah,
that long ago? Holy
hey,
shit.
I'm not that old,
No,
dude.
listen, you're, I'm as old as you are, but I'm just thinking, uh, Tony Robbins, I
Well, he
thought,
had a long run. He had a
yeah, he had a
long
very
run.
long run. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was kind of
this
the
is
first
back when he,
coach, right?
yeah, he was like talking to Fran Tarkenton on some pool deck somewhere, as I recall.
Yeah.
And I just remember like I was listening to the guy and I was like, wow, there is more out there. And it sort of weirdly spiked this internal need to understand myself more.
Mm.
And I remember I was with this girl and she was beautiful in all the ways and smart and funny. And I was starting to discuss these ideas with her. I was trying to. And I remember her saying to me, I mean, does it have to be that complicated?
Mm.
I mean,
Right.
and I'm like, how is it not?
Yeah.
And she's like, can't it just be simple? And I knew right then and there that I was going to need to dive the depths. This relationship was probably not for me. And that I was going to be someone who was constantly seeking to know more about myself and about the human experience. And so that's when it really all started. And I was just getting inklings of it. You know, it's like someone once said to me, if you want to know what to do with your life, look no further than your bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked, I was an actor at the time, and there was about 4 books on acting, and there was about 50 books on self-help, how the brain works, therapy.
Wow.
And when I looked, I was like, come on, man, it's the writing's on the wall. You need to go
Yeah.
back to school. Yeah.
You know, what's interesting is for you to be that curious starting at 19, that's pretty amazing, man. At 19, I was warming a high school bench and stealing car stereos. I, unlike you, did not play, although I was on the team. But that's amazing at 19 that you were very curious about this whole thing. So
Yeah.
awesome. I love it.